All right, so before the break, we asked you about the job market. What percent of people work retail jobs? The answer, retail jobs make up 24.1% of employment. And according to the National Retail Federation, providing 42 million jobs. So it is the #1 issue in many American homes, getting your financial house in order. So today in our weekly financial fix, we're focusing on what you do at the office and how you can save money, big money, by changing just a few habits. Financial planner Karen Lee is here to join us. She's the author of It's Just Money, so why does it cause so many problems? All right, let's start with your morning coffee. You say and promise this is not going to be painful.
No, the main thing though I want to remember is it's the little things that add up.
Yeah.
When we go to buy certain things, we think it's $1, it's $4, no big deal.
Yeah.
We're going to show you how those things add up to not just hundreds, but thousands of dollars every year you can save.
Oh my gosh. Okay, beginning with how a lot of people start their day. They make it a routine. They want to go to a coffee or tea shop and they
have to get their fix, right? So let's say you go get a specialty coffee 5 days a week when you go to work. That's $4 a day. That's $960 a year.
Gosh.
If you just go by the gas station, you're probably looking $1.50, so that comes to about $3.60 a year. But if you just make it at home or drink it at work, free to pennies. So right there, we've got over
amazing.
800, right?
Get yourself a little thermos.
Right. So exactly.
Like
well, that's our next one. You're going for a bottle of water.
That's right. And there too,
you stop at the gas station.
You keep buying that water, and over time that accumulates.
You grab one at the gas station. It's at least $1 a day.
Oh my
$240 a year. Buy a case of them at the grocery store. You get it down to 13 cents a bottle. Or maybe $30 over a year. Or like you just said, Fred, I love it. Bring your own thermos and fill it up, and that's free. So now we've just saved you $1,000.
I'm adding it up. I'm okay, it's 900 something, it's 200 something. Okay, and now bagging it for lunch.
Lunch is out. You know, I always say the #1 place people overspend is eating out.
And people probably, what, about $10? Between $5 and $10?
Let's do the math. Now, a lot of times people tell me, Karen, you can never eat out for $10. But let's just do $10 a day.
Okay.
For your work days.
You can, yeah.
$2,400 a year.
Oh my goodness.
You go through a drive-in window. Well, I just go to wherever. You go through $5 a day, that's $1,200 a year. But if you brown bag it, you can probably do that for $1, $1.50 a day. That's $360. You add those first 3 tips together, Fred.
$400 a year? Is that how much people are spending on lunch? If they're eating every day.
And add it up.
That's incredible.
So we can save $3,000 right
there.
there.
3,000, I'm adding it up.
Right.
And then we talked last week about how you are the ultimate bargain shopper when it comes to clothes.
My girlfriends love to shop with me.
You know, people feel like, you know, they've got to present themselves at work.
You
so
do
they feel like they've got to spend the money to look that part.
You do have to look the part. One of the advantages we have in Atlanta is our summer lasts all the way to November.
Yeah,
so right now, you can buy summer items off the clearance rack. Please don't pay more than 50% off retail. 50 to 80% right now usually. And then some people like thrift stores. I'm not a big one on that, but we said it last week. Many people get great bargains at thrift stores.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still very inspired by your $12
My $12,
that
right?
was amazing. Okay. And then the commute. You've got to drive or you got to catch the bus or something.
Right.
Sometimes you can't avoid.
And we don't realize when we drive in ourselves how much it's costing. So we've got gas. We've got maintenance on the car, and depending on where you work, you might have parking. Yeah. Right? One thing would be get a carpool. I know it might not be as fun and independent as having your own car, but carpool, you'll cut your costs in half. Okay. But public transport. Gosh. And of course, all these things we're talking about are good for the environment. Yes. So also very good things. And Fred, before we finish, I just want to say, do you know what I hear is the #1 excuse people don't do most of these things?
Convenience?
I'm exhausted.
They don't want to take the time to make the lunch or the coffee.
I'm too exhausted and I'm not organized enough. So if you're struggling with money, these are things that would make a huge difference in your life.
So maybe just means waking up a little bit earlier to make that lunch, to prepare that coffee, fill up that container of water.
Planning the dinner that you make the night before, something that would be leftovers.
Oh my gosh. So that was over $3,000 in savings, and that didn't even include the clothing savings that you were talking about in the commute, etc.
That's right. And again, my message is it's those little single dollars and $4 things we do that really can add up.
And we like those little things that you have to do for big savings. All right, Karen Lee, thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, you want to get more information by reading Karen's new book, It's Just Money, So Why Does It Cause So Many Problems? Or you can reach Karen at KarenLeeAndAssociates.com. Free money advice, except you got to buy the book. That's not free, but you want to get it. Yeah, you want that. Okay, you want that advice. All right, thanks so much. Karen.